This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Dogs will kick this deep to begin the game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The pass is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And we have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Running with purpose. And that run produces a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And 3rd and short, they're trying to pick it up on the ground. The defense stuffs it right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, no, trapping back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop it, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Bulldogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
Offense Sooners getting set. Second down play here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years.
Oh, that one's picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. Excellent field position here for the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. They keep him guessing with a run. A quick shoot. Broken tackle still going. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid game on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he booms it through from 59 yards out. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Sooners offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. The pass rush closing in. It's caught. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The Sooners looking to run some tempo here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. The 50, the 40, the 30. Inside the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception. The offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play. First down and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Here's the second down play. They're going to run it here. Breaks an open space. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. There's contact on the throw, and it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
He's got it. and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Throwing up play action. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding, and here comes the penalty marker. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it remains a 17-point lead. He missed the 58-yarder, so it sets the offense up at the 41. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years, just off the top of my head. Guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Quick throw to the left. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. QB sneak. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. So denied on back-to-back runs. Now it's third down and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT makes it a 17-7 game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Well, they had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pressure is coming. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Ball handed off. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. 1st down and 10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Bringing pressure. The receiver grabs it.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Running with purpose. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on 3rd down to get back in range. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Georgia.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. A play action looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. A pass rush gets home.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Sooners will line up to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He's looking to scramble. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Sooners. The defense contributes 6 points.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the return. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
And there's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still...
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They battle back to take the lead. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The tight end's got it on the quarterback. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually he comes home with a sack.
2nd down now after the sack. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a dart right down the middle. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Man, after all these interceptions, interceptions today. This guy stands in there and makes this throw downfield. I love to see what he's made out of. His kind of wiring can give this team a chance to win this game.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Dobbs. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. There's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And it's hauled in way downfield. The senior with an outstanding grab there. And the Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The shotgun handoff here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big...
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Could take it all the way. They can't stop him.
Well, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance? And
diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Oh, my gosh. What a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play. Checks it down to the running back. And how about the back, what he does with the ball in his hands after the catch? Picks up the 1st down.
And we're able to get him down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
3rd and goal, will try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that ties the game in the final minute of regulation.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. The gain moves the ball to a 34. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. A quick throw to the right. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking downfield near the end zone. Almost intercepted. That's a sigh of relief for this offense in OT. 2nd down now.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Lucky for the junior quarterback, that didn't get picked off.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
The offense comes up on 3rd and long. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. Looking to throw it again. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up 1st down at the 14.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Tight end makes the grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. So here comes a crucial 3rd and short. This offense does not want to have to settle for a field goal attempt here in overtime. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
It's up and good. He's got the field goal to put him up 3 here in overtime.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense facing a 2nd and 6 here after the penalty. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the Sault were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So a crucial 3rd down. Can the defense make a stop and force a field goal? Has a path to the end zone. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
What a great job by this entire unit. The coaches, the players, everybody keeping their composure as this game goes into overtime. They didn't panic. They did what they needed to do, and they come out of this game with a win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation.